NetSuite is a global business management solution. So we're selling primarily to CFOs and CIOs, anything to run your business from back-end ERP and financials to front-end e-commerce. And we sell to 5-person distributors, and we sell to huge global, Fortune 100 companies. So we've got a big expanse and spread. I've been with NetSuite for 7 years, and I'm going to take a second today to talk about prospecting. It is all we are talking about in my team and in our company right now. So in addition to the 110 reps on my team, we have a team of about 1,200 salespeople all in. This is what we're talking about, okay? So we grew up a little bit differently. As a company, we're just over 500 million right now. We have historically been a marketing-fed organization, so every sales rep just got funneled leads from our marketing team. And now we're trying to change that mindset. So as we grow from 500 million to $1 billion, we got to learn to do this ourselves. So I'm going to talk 2 slides really quickly on my background. I love my job. I am probably the most enthusiastic inside salesperson you will ever meet. And I have 2 jobs. The first is talent. So the way we set up our team, we are bringing in new salespeople to the organization, we are training them, and we are promoting them. Our retention rate is super high. We're hiring really smart people who are going out and killing it in the next job. If I could keep somebody on my team for longer than a year, I could really do the second part well, which is leads. So I keep people for about 9 to 12 months. We're responsible for all inbound lead qualification and all outbound prospecting for the company, and now we're encouraging our sales team to go out and do that next step too. So quick background on how my team developed. In 2012, we started building out this organization. Until then, we had had no inside salespeople whatsoever. We had had just a team of field reps. And we've gone from 20 people to over 100 in just under 3 years. So I started in Boston. Later that year, I built out a team in Denver, added a team in London. In 2013, I added teams in Austin and New York. Later that year, on 2 months' notice, we built a team in Chicago. Sydney first, sorry, and then Chicago. And now I'm adding 2 more teams in Boston this year, and I also have pre-sales reporting to me as well. So we've got a pretty big global group. This is what we look like at our sales kickoff when my team all gets in one room. That was them being on the spot giving their elevator pitches. All right, so let's talk about leads. So my team, salespeople, they are coin operated. They want money and recognition. They want to be able to hit their quota, and they want you to pat them on the head and say, great job while they're doing it, right? That's what we're all looking for. We have quota and we have a territory, and every year there's 2 things that we know are going to happen. Quotas are going to get bigger and our territories are going to get smaller. So how do we deal with that? We need to learn to get our own meetings. So this is what I'm talking about with my team now. Everybody says this whole first phrase. I hear our COO say it all the time. Nothing happens until someone sells something. I want to talk about the difference between the good reps at our company and the great ones. The good reps are out there saying, okay, I know how to hit my number, I'm going to close another deal, I'm chasing this deal down, it's all about the close, the next customer I win, the next logo. The really great reps look at every win they get as 1 less deal that's in their pipeline, right? So they're looking out 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, and on a deal cycle of 9 months, we need to be looking out that far to know if we have the pipeline coverage to hit our deal and our quota in 2016. So I'm starting to talk to these guys about the meeting. How do you focus on the prospecting piece that's going to get you the meeting, that's going to get you the pipeline, that's going to get you the deal in 2016? So now we're talking about owning the funnel. So our BDRs, we call the BDRs SDRs, ADRs, it's all the same thing, right? Our job is to own the top of the funnel, both for inbound qualification and for outbound prospecting. We are the group that is funneling leads to the sales team. If you're a sales rep with a quota, you got to own that yourself too, right? You have to feed your own deals into the pipeline and not just wait for marketing. I think there's 2 steps to that, and a lot of them have been touched on today of the ways to do this, and I'm going to go kind of quickly through the process and methodology that we're pushing on our team right now. So number 1 is build your list, making sure that you identify the right customers, contacts, target list to go after, and then to actually work it. I see everybody nodding, this makes sense, there's only 2 steps, this is not that hard, I'm doing that. I don't believe you. So we spend a lot of time with our team looking at what their list is. Have you identified the right accounts? Or did you just pick 50 because you have a market share of, probably 12,000 companies out there that you could go after? So we want to make sure we're identifying the right accounts first. So I'm going to talk about how we do that, and actually it ties in really well with what was covered this morning too. The first is the mindset. And I had a new sales rep tell me this recently. He had worked for a competitor of ours for probably 8 to 10 years, and he came and sat in my office, and it was 3 months in, and he's a really seasoned sales rep, and he looked at me and he goes, "I'm so excited to be